Hello, comrades, and welcome to episode 9, 10? I don't know.
11?
Welcome to another episode of Locomotive. I almost said Royale. This is Loco Dome. I took a little hiatus, so I might be a little bit rusty. We had Halloween and everything, and now I just got to bang out 3 more episodes before I go away again, just to make sure we have enough in the chamber. But this bracket should still be going on into the new year, more than likely, depending on how quickly we can record. I'm your host, Ellis, otherwise known as the Admiral. With me I have my technical advisor, Tyler.
Hello there.
I wasn't sure if I was going to have to wake you up. Excuse me. And we have...
Still.
You do indeed. We have 2 wonderful contestants who I will get to
Allegedly.
in just a short moment. But first, I will show everyone the bracket at large, and if you want to play this game, you can join our Discord and hop into a future season, or you can play it at home using our trading cards, which you can buy at theironhorseman.com. This is the bracket.
Go by.
We are in what is effectively the semi-final of the winner's bracket, but after this final match here, the winner will go up against the winner of the loser's bracket. Yesterday, if I have things figured out, was the first match in the loser's bracket, so this hasn't changed from then, but this has. So, I'm looking forward to recording these other loser's bracket matches, but as of right now, our match tonight is Kaiserin and Eastrail. The winner of this will go on to face off against either Mopac or AJ in the final of the winner's bracket. And the loser of this will face off against one of these 4 individuals, or really one of these 3, depending on who gets to loser of 13 here. That is match number 17. But this doesn't mean we're on match 13. I think, again, this is match 10 or something. We've just been tearing through these matches. I don't know. I've lost track. Whatever. It is what it is. We have Loco Dome to play. Let me introduce our contestants' rosters, starting, of course, with Kaiserin, who is in the top position here. Kaiserin brought a plethora of different locomotives. 2 British engines, one that is Hogwarts Castle, which is a Hall class. The King class, which is another 460, a larger one. Skookum, which is Skookum. And the Red Devil. Now, the Red Devil is a Cape Gauge 484, worked on by Porta, right?
Nope,
Yeah.
Wardale.
Wardale. Okay.
Ward.
Other big name in Steam, but the 3rd big name is Chapelon, which this is another Northern. Which, if you've watched the previous matches, which I really hope you have leading up to this point, has been the bane of many contestants' existence, which East is going to try to put down. East's roster starts out with a 466 double-ender from the Boston and Albany, a C62 Hudson or Reed,
Hudson.
a 280. This is an S160, so we have 3 British engines in total. Even though it's not an actual British engine, it just lives there. It has immigrated to Great Britain. We have the Polar Express, which, if this thing shows up in matches down the road, we may have matches closer to Christmas. So then it'll be even funnier. And also we have the greatest locomotive in the world, the NG-15.
I forgot to switch out my photo from the Polar Express to the Polar Express.
Oh, were you gonna drop in? Oh, this thing? No, sorry. No, thank you.
Yes. Cosplay.
I love that. I love that. You were like, oh, it's got embossed numbers. It's got embossed numbers. Wait, does that say 1225? I hate this thing. Call me un-American. This is a terrible S160. Anyway.
Okay, Tommy.
Yes, thank you. I'm flipping a coin now. It is landing on tails, which means that East, you're going to be the first out. What locomotive do you want to pick to start with?
All right. Let's do the S160.
Oh, conveniently, I've already clicked on that one. Kaiserin, what locomotive would you like to respond with?
Go with King Edward.
King Edward. This thing was a pretty good locomotive for you last match, if I remember right. I was sort of bummed that we didn't see as much of it as I thought we could have. East, what is your first stat call?
Okay, hold up, I'm scrolling up. So, King Edward is how far do I have to... Oh, wait, you didn't actually resend the photos, you just, like, replied to them.
Yeah.
I'm
Should just
trying
link
to
to it.
find my pictures, here we go.
King Edward is the big one.
The green one.
I'm just gonna do that. The green one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my FIU Wi-Fi is currently killing itself and it's not actually loading the images.
I feel like you had plenty of time to get these images.
Yes, actually, let me go on my phone. How much time do I have left?
Not a lot.
Alright, number built.
Number built.
Well, we know who's gonna win that one. Let's be honest. 30.
30, okay. 2,100.
Okay, probably the most number built anywhere. At least on the local base. No.
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 BR2.
No.
F that
There are
thing.
Russian locomotives with higher build, like, thingies, and
Last
also the...
E's had 10,000.
Yeah,
Oh, of course they did.
the O-class had 12,000, I think.
Anyway.
I served the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, East, you got that one. Called Sight Unseen. What's your second stat call?
Alright, I'm gonna just take a second while I try and download the photos onto my phone. I mean, you already know what my second stat call is just gonna be. I'm just giving it a minute before I call it.
Okay. Make, use your time wisely, I suppose.
Okay.
No, I'll just give you no
I'm
warning.
gonna-
I'll just flip it over to the Kaiserin.
Yeah. Number in class.
Number in class.
30.
2,100.
Alright, and that's 2 points. Astounding. What a bold start. East?
Oh, I know. Very, very interesting. Let's see.
Oh, that's what that is.
60, 24. So it's a minute, correct? That's how long I have?
That's how long you have. That's approximately... That's what these timers say they are. I've never timed them against anything else.
You've never actually tested?
I've never verified if
Alright.
it's actually a minute.
I'm gonna go ahead and do ratio of driving wheelbase to overall engine wheelbase.
Alright, wheelbase ratio. Kaiserin?
0.55.
0.67.
0.67. Alright. 3-0 East.
Alright. We've got... Let's compare with my photos. Alright, let's do tender fuel capacity.
Tender fuel capacity.
Assuming you're coal.
Yes. 7.2 tons.
10 tons. Tender water capacity.
4,400 gallons.
6,500 gallons.
Not quite an even match yet. 5-0 East.
Alright. Ellis-Tamelio's weight computation.
Interesting.
We need to go to the Royale Tools thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could always do it with a calculator or by hand or in your head if you're really good. But,
I was gonna say 21,000 does not make sense.
no, that was left over from the previous match.
I figured.
You could probably guess what the previous match was solely based on that. Although there's
So
plenty of little engines floating around.
Hey, that's engine weight divided by weight on drivers, right?
Other way around.
Yeah. Well,
Wait
other
on-
way around, yeah.
by engine weight.
Weight on drivers divided by
That is-
engine weight. You should get a number between 0 and 1.
Hopefully not 0, or your engine is very bad.
You get 0, you have no weight on drivers.
You have no drivers? Or no.
No drivers?
God, I wonder what Hurricane's Alex Tamaligo's weight computation would be.
Oh, poor.
I'm not running that.
Well, the issue with Hurricane is that the wheel is elsewhere from the...
The engine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd just be looking at, like, the weight of an
Okay.
empty flat
Copy
car.
that.
Alright, this is very funny.
Alright, 0.76 for Kaiserin and 0.87 for East. So there's the point there. 6-0 East.
Okay, weight on drivers.
Weight on drivers, 151,200.
Alright, 140,000. Engine weight.
199,376.
161,000.
Okay. 8 points for East. I'm actually
Definitely.
surprised that those are both lower for the S160.
I was also extremely surprised. I knew I had the higher ET weight computation by wheel arrangement, but it also gave me a guess on weight stats.
Yeah. Alright.
Which that's Let's do. Ooh, that's gray area.
Great area.
34.30.
41.
Okay. 9-0. East.
Same as above, but substitute 5. Never mind. Why is? Hold up. I'm gonna send this to Tyler. I never noticed this. I just want to ask him something. Or I'm gonna ask him to DM. I'm gonna call another thing in him. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I was looking at the wrong number. Yeah, substitute 5 box area for great area.
Alright.
58,500.
Okay, ouch. 34,848.
Alright, and the first point for Kaiserin and King Edward I. Kaiserin, what's your next move?
Year built.
You're built 1943. Let me just double check. And no, Shawakiso Senpai. Yes, 43. Oh, damn, I could have caught that as well. 43.
55.
55.
Yep, you're.
Alright. Oops, I just gave the point to the wrong person. 2-9. Kaiserin. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just, I'm trying to think of what it is. Let's go with boiler pressure.
Oh,
Alright. Boiler pressure. It is 225.
250.
250.
I figured you had a higher boiler
3-9.
pressure.
Driver dyna
52nd.
78.
Yep, saw
Kaiser.
that coming.
Let's see.
Interesting, interesting.
It'll take me a little risk here.
Uh-oh.
Tractive effort.
Ooh.
Ooh, tractive effort 31,493.
31,000, you say. Well, this
Mhm.
little wheeler has 40,286.
I'm impressed by
Yeah.
a 10-wheeler doing that, but really I'm just disappointed at the S160.
Yeah, well, you remember, like, a couple matches ago when I was fighting Horizon with the Sunbeam, and it was only a difference by 20 pounds.
That's true.
I
That's
do
right.
remember that.
That was outrageous. Anyway, your turn.
I'm gonna go with blues.
Flues 30 by 5.375.
32 at 5.125.
5.125 is a gamble, but it paid off. 6 to 9. Very nice. Kaiserin?
Let's go with
Nice.
go with
This is so interesting. Because to me, these two locomotives are like in the same spot. All of Britain looks the same to me.
minimum weight of whale.
Minimum rate of rail.
Minimum weight of rail, 58.
How much?
58.
Oh man, you beat me. 84.
Yeah,
Hold that against the war engine.
that's not a surprise
Yeah.
considering the weights were higher on Kaiserin's part. East, it's 10 to 6. You're calling.
Builder.
Swindon.
Baldwin.
This too is a Baldwin. 11 to 6.
This too is a Baldwin.
Wooden printer Gopher.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna
assume-
do something maybe a little risky because I'm not seeing something on something, and I'm gonna go ahead and do valve gear.
God
We've
damn it.
actually talked about this with Tyler. The stat sheet is wrong, but it's Stevenson.
No,
Stevenson?
no.
No.
It is the stat sheet is. Doesn't it say wall charts?
Yes, the stat sheet says wall shirts, but last
Yes,
time.
that is correct for the 4 cylinders.
Yeah, and you gave that away, Tyler.
You're talking about the Kings right now.
Yes.
It's got Wally.
So the Kings have Wally.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was the halls that do not.
The holes do not.
All of them don't have Wally. Okay,
Holes are
Okay,
basically
one, I
the same
assumed you were at least 3 cylinders based off the fact that your cylinders are about a third of the size of your wheel. Secondly, where is the banana?
It's
Oh.
on the inside. It's a very weird system. I don't
Okay,
like
I wasn't seeing the banana, and so I assumed it was Stevenson.
Yeah, well, so do we have a tie?
it. Yeah, we have a
Yes.
tie.
All right,
Wally.
Kaiser, and you're the opposing contestant. Would you like to switch to something to attempt to break the tie?
no.
East, you must switch to something to attempt to break the tie. What'll it be?
Wall. I have to switch from a locomotive, right?
Yep.
Uh,
You don't have to succeed in breaking the tie, but you do have to switch.
all right, I'm gonna switch to Mason.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. This is the 1225, the Polar Express, the good one.
Why to the North Pole, of course.
So I'll set that up. What is the valve gear of the Polar Express?
Baker.
Okay.
Yes.
So
The Swearinger. It's lame.
East
is
wins that
lame.
one. It's 12 to 6. I mean, at least it's not Southern, you know? I feel like that'd have trouble up there.
This is true.
Mhm.
This is true. They just rotated wall charts and called it something.
Well,
new.
the banana doesn't move in Southern, which explains why there was a problem with icing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just feel like Iron Man. How'd you fix the icing problem? East, what's your stat call?
All right. Factor of adhesion.
Oh God.
Let me guess. It's 4 for you, but it's 3.75 for me.
Ooh,
4.
damn. I mean, good call. 13 to 6 East.
All right. Loco base ID.
4806.
Surprisingly low. 54.
54. All right, 14 to 6 markers are on the board.
All right. Let me see what's been called and what has not been called.
The
Ooh,
calls are
that's-
kind of all over the place, except for in principal dimensions.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Do.
That's the wrong engine. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. That's because it's not the right engine. Hint, hint. Firebox area.
Firebox area.
I'd like to block
With?
242A1.
All right, let's hear the firebox area for the Chapelon.
Okay, let me get the stat sheet pulled. It is 336 square feet.
466 square feet.
Oh, excellent attempt, but not quite.
Well, I mean, it gives me a better chance. That's the thing.
I don't disagree. 15 to 6 East.
Evaporative heating surface.
For the heating surface. 2720.
4777.
1626 east.
Superheating surface.
1294.
1932. Combined heating surface.
4014.
6709. Robert Lamessina.
Bert Lamessina. 15,616.
22,124. Same as above.
20,650.
28,539.
All right, 20 to 6.
Alright, let me see what still has yet to be called. That. Chaperon. Let me flip my picture to chaperon. Huh.
Scene of the train.
Yes, this is a train of all time. I'm gonna do high pressure cylinders.
Oh, okay.
Uh, uh, 23.62 by 28.35, and I have one.
Alright, well, 26 by 34, and I have dose.
Dose. Dose cylinders. 21 to 6 east.
Alright,
It'd be a
what is
very
this?
impressive cylinder size if the 242A1 had, an extra.
Yeah.
Ooh. Power L1.
Our L1, 26,985.
33,037.
Damn. 22 to 6.
Blue tube length.
17.62.
19.
Okay. 23 east.
Power M1. Empty.
1285.02.
That was a bit of a gamble, but there wasn't anything else I could call that I could reasonably win, I don't think. 1049.48.
Alright, and a point goes to Kaiserin. 7 to 23. Kaiserin, you're calling. Not a ton on the board. There are 30 stats called. Not a ton left available, I should say.
Evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume.
Evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume is 206.92.
378.34.
Alright.
That's still surprisingly low for having. Well, does that also include your low pressure or no?
No.
No? Okay, then yeah, that's surprisingly.
Because, compounding the steam goes into the high pressure cylinder, then it goes from there into the low pressure cylinder. So you're bottlenecked by the high pressure cylinder, singular, which is a good thing for your number there. 8 to 23. Kaiserin.
Let's go with, let me look and see what's...
Earlier today I was asked, what does evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume really mean? What does it do for you? And I didn't want to just throw out the word free steaming, but it's just a measure of how much steam you can use.
I said low pressure cylinders.
Low pressure cylinders, east.
Don't have them.
Kaiserin.
26.77 by 29.92, and I have two of them.
And that's where the steam goes. 9 to 23. Kaiserin.
Let's see here. Let's see what I can pull off. Not very much with this locomotive.
Not very much with a board this full.
Yeah. Let's go with tubes and see how that goes.
Tubes.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and block
With?
the C62.
Alright. What are the tubes on the C62?
94 by 2.008.
There's that conversion again. Kaiserin?
127 at 2.02.
2.02. Ooh, well, that was close. East takes it by a hundredth of an inch. And we will mark that. And also I will clear the board at 32 stats called. And Tyler, if you could please mark tubes again before we continue.
I was not expecting that.
I was expecting some shenanigans.
I was not expecting the .08. Oh wait.
Alright,
All right,
East.
let's do driver wheelbase.
Driver wheelbase.
Mm-hmm.
35.76.
35.76. Holy crap, that's a lot. Wait, 25 or 35?
35.
Driver wheelbase.
Yes. Driver wheelbase.
Wait, actually, what the hell? That doesn't seem right.
Are you looking at the
That
right
is
stat
fro-
page?
That is from the diagrams that I got the stat from and put it on the stat sheet.
Okay, I'm kind of giving away a stat, but I'm not. That means your driver wheelbase is longer than my entire locomotive by not just a little bit either, by like 2 feet.
Okay, I mean, you are Cape Gauge.
And this is a northern.
Um, okay,
Still seems a little off.
that seems, yeah. Okay, I'll go. Well, I mean, it doesn't
You want
matter.
this diagram?
I mean, okay, 12.47 engine wheelbase.
Kaiserin, send it to me later.
Okay.
Are you sure it wasn't using some sort of? Did you like? I'm sure you converted it to metric or something like that, but
I converted it from metric to feet, and that's what it
yeah.
came up as.
Okay.
Okay.
We will
Uh,
deal with this later.
engine wheelbase
58.27.
34.51.
Alright. Oh, I just was clicking on the wrong side of the thing. There we go.
Overall tendon. Overall. Wait. Yeah. Overall wheelbase
89.6.
62.34. Let's do weight on drivers.
185, 188.
185, 188.
Yeah.
And then let's do engine weight. Oh, I never. 142,500.
Okay. 28.
Engine weight.
326,284.
All right. 195,440.
Alright. 29 to 9. East.
Yep.
East.
1 second.
Just making sure you're still with us.
Yep. Yep. Let's do Ellis. No, let's do tender loaded weight first.
Tender loaded weight.
169,756.
121,651.
Alright. 32.
Total
9.
engine and total engine and tender weight.
496,040 pounds.
317,091. Minimum weight of a rail.
Get more markers.
77 pounds.
What'd you say?
77 pounds.
Okay, 79 pounds.
Okay, and another point for Kaiserin here. 10 to 31. But markers are on the board. Kaiserin's now calling against the C62 with the 242A1.
Oh, man.
Oh, man is right. I feel ya.
I told you I was going to lose, Ellis.
Hey,
You
it's
did-
not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings, okay?
I'm pretty fat.
Water.
Sand is above, but sub firebox area for grade area.
Block with the Polar Express.
Okay, blocking with 1225. What?
And what was the call? It
So
was
firebox for great area.
279.
128,896.
Okay, Robert Lamasina's.
15,616.
22,124. Same as above, superheater percentage.
I'd like to block
With?
Red Devil.
Okay, let's see. Red Devil.
What stat was it again?
Same as above, plus superheater percentage.
19,852.
28,539.
Alright, I need to clear the board again really quick. Tyler, will you remark that stat, please?
Yes.
Oh shoot, did I misclick on something? Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't do this. Alright, 34 to 10. We've got lots of blocks all over the place. East.
Alright. Same as above, but substitute firebox.
Thought we already called that. No, we
No,
it
Board
reset.
reset.
Wait, why are there two things that are marked?
because you had me mark superheater.
And I just
'Cause that was
called
called.
sub firebox.
Oh, okay, you
And
just
then-
called it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Blind.
Okay. 84,231.
147,279.
All right.
Robert Lamasina's power computation.
15,881.
22,124.
Robert Dumassier is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Firebox area.
Firebox area. 294.
466. Great area.
69.29 or 69.29.
90.3. Evaporative heating surface.
3104.
4777. Superheating surface.
1014.
1932. Combined heating surface.
4118.
6709. Tractive effort.
52,436.
69,348. Let's do factor of adhesion.
3.20.
Oh,
4.0. Builder.
Wardale.
Lima. Loco base ID.
3084.
54. Tender fuel capacity.
22 tons.
Also 22 tons. Ooh.
hello there. Kaiserin, would you like to swap to attempt to break the tie?
No, I would not.
East, you must swap to attempt to break the tie. What's it going to be?
I have to swap? Okay. Let's do the NC62.
C62, okay. The NC62, as you just said.
Yes.
What is the tender fuel capacity of the C62?
11.
11, okay. So the point goes to Kaiserin. Kaiserin, you are now calling with the Class 26, aka the Red Devil, against the C62 number 2. What's it going to be?
Death is what it's going to be. But I'm saying that I'm going to die.
Well,
Let's go with let's see what's been called.
I'm trying to think of what I would do if I were in
Year.
Kaiserin's position. Year.
Year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's the wrong engine. 1949.
1981.
81.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, possibly the newest locomotive in the competition, anyway. Kaiserin.
Ooh.
Go down fighting anyway.
Yeah, I'm going down fighting the best I can.
Don't give up the ship.
Tubes.
Tubes,
Was it-
94 by
I
2.008.
can't. I don't know what I can win.
What is yours, Kaiserin?
Oh, I didn't hear what East said.
Oh,
94 by 2.008.
158 at 2.52.
2.52. Damn. Alright, well, 46 to 12. East, you're calling against the Class 26 with the C62.
Number built.
1,
49. Number in class.
1.
49.
Oh, we have more markers on the board. Look at that.
Power MT.
Our MP. 11 or 1,125.79.
1,273.2.
Okay. Close.
The fact that that worked.
Driver wheelbase.
I'd like to block
With
Skookum.
Skookum, what's your...
Skookum.
what is... Well, I suppose it would be rigid wheelbase. What is your rigid wheelbase on Skookum?
Let me look at my notes. 5.335.
East?
Alright. 12.47.
Okay, and there's the point for Skookum. Let me mark that on the board so that everyone's clear who's fighting. Kaiserin 13 points against 49. David versus Goliath. Skookum against the C62. What are you calling?
I need to open Skookum's page real quick. I'm gonna call engine wheelbase.
Engine wheelbase. 34.51.
33.
Okay,
Ooh.
very close. 14 to 49.
I think I've made a mistake. Low pressure cylinders.
Low pressure cylinders. Don't have them.
23 by 22s, and I have 2 of them.
Big chonkin' low pressure cylinders anyway. 15 to 49, Kaiserin.
Evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume. Has that been called? Yeah, no.
No.
Evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume.
182.2.
435.26.
That's what I was expecting for the British thing.
Yeah, well, this thing's those are some little baby cylinders on Skookum.
Tin cans.
Tin cans, yep. They're little
I-
log slices, birch branches.
Yeah.
1649 Kaiserin. This is a position to be in. I'll say that much.
Wait on drivers.
Wait on drivers.
Weight on drivers. 142,500.
129,850.
Okay, 17 to 49. Kaiserin claws in another one.
Engine weight.
I'm going to not do what I want to do. I am going to do what I want to do. Block.
With
The NG-15.
yeah, there it is. All right, what is the engine weight of the NG-15?
Engine weight of the NG-15 is 81,536.
162,650.
Difficult. 50 points for East.
So tender loaded weight lower is better, right?
Sure
Yes.
is.
Yeah. All right. Tender loaded weight.
Let's see here. 80,350.
69,840.
Okay. 51-17. That was closer than I had expected.
Total engine and tender weight.
243,000.
151,000.
Okay.
Did we do minimum weight of rail? We did not.
Nope.
That minimum weight of rail.
54.
25. And
Tyler's up in the operating booth just
The man behind the slaughter.
Taylor just wants the sweet, sweet diagrams.
Yes, give them to me.
Let's do flues.
I don't have any.
Oh, so that means 0, right?
Yeah, well, it's an automatic
Okay.
win for you, East, but I need to know what yours are.
15 by 4.712.
4.712. Okay.
Overall wheelbase.
55.17.
44.63. Axle loading.
I don't have axle loading.
Do you have something that does?
Let me check. Yes, I do.
Alright, swap to it.
Olton Hall.
What is the axle loading of Olton Hall?
Less than the axle or more than the axle loading of this thing. 43,120.
And that's Hogwarts, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. 14,940.
Okay. I mean, I've driven pickup trucks with more axle loading than the NG15, so it's not, it's to be expected.
Let's do valve gear.
Now this is the one.
This is the one.
Right. This is the one, Tyler. Stevenson.
Wally.
At least we have that corrected. 5717. For some, it's a game. For some, it's a learning experience. It's always nice when it's both.
Alex Melio's weight computation.
Alright, ET's weight computation. Go ahead and jump into the Royale tools, or do it by hand, or do whatever it is you need to do, or if you have it written down or saved, or what have you. There is a downloadable stat sheet calculator on. I just broke the spreadsheet.
Nice.
Okay, it's
Alright,
back. It's
I have
fixed.
my number.
All right. What is your number, East?
0.54.
0.54. Can Kaiserin beat 0.54?
I don't think I did it right, so I'm gonna put it in the. I tried doing it on my own, but
You got like 1.7 or something like that?
no, I got like 0.75.
No, that's right.
I mean, that might be right.
I mean, maybe it's
That is
right.
within the range of possibilities. I would be very impressed, but I mean, despite everything we make fun of them for, the British do know how to design a locomotive sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in the thing just to make sure.
All right. Yeah, weight on drivers divided by engine weight. If you're off by 1 on that, you could accidentally punch in like a weight on driver, or like engine weight divided by tender loaded weight, which would be very funny.
Yeah.
All right. Waiting for the number to come in. What could it be? What could it be?
0.76.
0.76. Okay, yeah, that does sound about right. Were we supposed to have a reset? Did I miss a reset? No.
If you did, I would be very upset because I was running out of stats. But I don't think we did.
When did...
Yes, you did. You did.
Yeah, I did.
Look,
Oh, yeah, because I blocked with the NG15.
Ah, the
I should've
bright
re-
yellow thing is not enough for me anymore. Okay. Do you happen to remember what you called after blocking with the NG15?
Yes.
Okay. Punch all that in.
Alright. Was valve gear. It was axle loading because that caused you to switch to the GWR.
Oh, yep. That did happen.
It was tender loaded weight.
Yep. I said that one was close.
Yeah, you said flues as well.
Flues, yep.
Skookum doesn't have any.
Oh, yeah.
ET's weight just now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one happened.
No.
Did you call any of the other weight stats?
If we had called, if the reset had been done properly, I wouldn't have called ET, but whatever. Overall, I don't think remember the numbers if I look at my stat sheet. So we did engine
Oh,
wheel base. I remember calling that number. We did tender
but
loaded. We did engine weight. Didn't do. We did flu. I think
Kaiserin, what were
that's
you
it.
trying to say?
I was thinking you called most everything in the locomotive length and weight section.
No, but that was before the reset because I switched to the NG15 like halfway when you were through the weight stats with Skookum.
Need to put up the technical difficulties title card.
Yeah.
Again, I have
All
a
right.
bright yellow thing that says reset, and sometimes I miss it. Alright. That's the one thing that I really need to get better at. Alright, we'll just call that it. Which means we're missing, let's try 20, let's try 26. Okay. 26 is the right number for this. Is there anything else that got called afterward? What was called against you, Kaiserin? In Alton Hall specifically.
Uh, um, I don't.
Alright. Well, whatever, we'll carry on then. I need like a chime.
I mean, be that person, but I've got a lot of distraction going on right now. My phone's getting blown up by the president of the museum
Oh
because I got to
jeez.
be. I got to be at. I got to be at the museum tomorrow morning. So.
Well, I understand. I am a little bit distracted as well, just because I'm feeling under the weather, I suppose. I am struggling to focus, but science must still be done. And you are calling, Kaiserin.
I am.
Yeah, because you won ET's weight computation.
How did I win ET's weight? What is that? What is the NG15 anyway?
It's the little 2-foot gauge Mikado.
Oh, it's a Mikado. That's why I won. Driver diameter.
Driver diameter. That's the wrong engine. 33.9.
74.
Okay, 19,257.
Boiler pressure.
Boiler pressure 174.
225.
Okay, 2257. Kaiserin.
Firebox area.
Firebox area 68.
154.9. Grate area.
Gray area 16.7.
27.07.
Alright, 2257.
Oh, high pressure cylinders.
15.75 by 17.75.
18.5 by 30.
Okay, we have more
Nice.
markers on the board. We need to have something
Take
that,
a gamble. I'm gonna take a gamble.
ooh,
Number built.
Uh, 6.
How many?
6.
6. Okay. I don't know why I was worrying then. 71.
Yeah.
boy. 2457.
Number in class.
6.
1.
Who's scratching their microphone?
Yep, that might be me.
East.
Yep, I was just, it was rubbing against my shirt.
He says a clip-on mic.
Year
1931.
1948.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was built so late. Uh, 2657, Kaiserin.
Kind of having a rough time. Uh, I know I'm gonna lose. I'm too far back to even win at this point, but you know, um, tender water capacity.
Tender water capacity 3432.
4,800.
All right. 2757.
Tender fuel capacity. Wait, is it oil or coal?
Coal, I think.
Yeah.
It's oil.
Yeah.
Coal. It's black
6.
stuff. Black rocks.
I can't hear. I can't understand a word he says.
6.
It is. Yeah.
Is it fuel? Is it oil or coal? I
It
couldn't.
is
Coal.
coal.
Okay. Tender fuel capacity
6.
6.6 tons.
Oh, okay.
I would also like to point out there are
2857.
markers.
I won by 0.6 there, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm coming to my end. Let's go with sub firebox area for grade area.
13,900.
40,080.
Okay. 2957.
Same as above plus superheater percentage.
3429.
7,004.
Okay.
Robert Lemessina's power computation.
2906.
6091.
Okay. 3157.
Power L1.
6769.
15,358.
Okay. 3257.
Let's see what I've called when I have it. Blue tube link.
Don't have it.
Uh oh. You have something that does?
Yes.
What is it?
Give me the C62.
C62, of course. Here we are again. What is the Bluetooth length of the C62?
16.4.
Kaiserin?
15.2.
Alright, and that point goes to the C62, 58 to 32 east.
I believe that was 0.73 at the most, so let me switch to Japan. Ooh. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I-
You're still here with us.
My Firefox is frozen.
Uh-oh. Well, now what? You'll just have to call based on what you remember. You're gonna have to play it by memory, like a chess grandmaster.
That's gonna end up in a tie, which means I would like to do a KO.
Okay, a KO. There's our first KO. Surprising it took this long. Alright. Knockout sequence beginning with Eastrail. What is something the C62 has that the Hogwarts Castle does not?
Give me one momento, por favor. Okay. Let's see. Fan spark arrestor mechanism.
Yep. Spark Arrestor. Kaiserin.
Media appearance.
That's
I
very
have that.
true. Alright. Kaiserin.
Embossed number plates.
I also have that.
You do indeed.
More of them.
That's true. You do have more of them, so Kaiserin would, can't give you that. What else?
Embossed nameplate.
I do not have embossed nameplates.
You do indeed, East.
I do?
No, sorry. You,
Oh,
as in Kaiserin does, and you do not.
yeah, smoke deflectors.
Kaiserin?
Uh, head code. What are those things called? You put the head codes on.
Yeah, head code lamps.
Yeah, head code lamps.
I also have that.
I thought you had marker lights.
Oh, wait, I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
they're
about the thing where you put the, like, the nameplate on the front to, like, display the train name.
No.
Oh, okay.
East?
Oh, it's east.
Variable smoke floor box drafting mechanism.
Kaiserin?
Buffers.
Buffers.
Okay,
East?
second headlight. Well, actually, I think I can call it headlight as one, and then second headlight as another.
I mean, you can. I'll just put down bonus headlight for now. Kaiserin.
Screw reverser.
Yep.
I
East?
also have that.
Kaiserin?
Uh, paint.
Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah.
the paint. They were red.
Okay.
East?
Electricity.
Yep. Kaiserin?
Now, I don't know if this gets me a point, but if you look on the side of the firebox, do you see that yellow thing right there?
Yeah.
Side of the firebox.
It's like where the window is, right?
Yeah, that yellow and
Oh,
white.
that. Like
That,
up at the top.
that
Yeah.
says the locomotive has uh, essentially the British version of PTC.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I mean, that's definitely a
what?
style point.
Okay.
I mean,
East.
On the side of the
The side of the firebox just ahead of the window.
Yeah,
okay.
yellow thing?
that's
Yeah.
what that marker is for.
No, that's a marker for high electricity lines.
Well, somebody has told me that, and I found out it's wrong now. Well,
Wait, what? What is it?
no
What do
one
you?
Same exact
Hold
little
on.
has.
thing is on the front of the like you see right above the lead driving not
Wait.
driving
Pilot wheel.
Hold on.
truck.
So what does it mean?
It's a warning symbol for the overhead catenary. You can see the same exact symbol at the front of the engine there.
Why does? Oh, I see
Yeah,
it on King Edward as well. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, the thing on King Edward, the picture is higher quality, so I can see it's a little lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I just looked up a picture
Warning,
of it
danger.
online.
Please don't go any higher or you will kill yourself.
Well, that's a bummer. Kaiserin.
I mean, technically that should still be a style point, I feel.
I mean, the safety warning, I guess.
Yeah, put that down.
Okay.
Write that down, write that down.
East.
Alright. Ice guards.
Okay, Kaiserin.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you have it. I don't know. I can't win.
All right. Well, I'll let your time run out. The C-62 is a frightening thing. But you know, at least you got your lightning bolt. Ka-chow.
And it's
I'm trying to
red
think
too.
where it is
Yeah.
on C62. 'Cause I know I've seen it on one of these before.
I'm sure it's on the C62 somewhere.
Again, I'm surprised it
I-
took us this long to get to a knockout. Kaiserin, you're going to be calling after this. What do you want to call with?
Give me King Edward.
Okay, King Edward. We're back to the King. East, what do you want to be responding with? East? Uh-oh. East is dead. We lost East.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Give me Mason.
Mason, okay. The Daniel Mason.
Yes, my secret entry.
Okay. Kaiserin, what is your stat call?
Is it not reset?
No,
It's not.
it's not reset yet.
Let's go with rigid wheelbase.
Rigid
driver.
wheelbase.
18.2.
16.25.
Okay, 3358.
Which further confuses me on the 242, but whatever.
Kaiserin?
I don't know. Uh, engine wheelbase. Or has that been called
That's been
yet?
called.
Wheelbase ratio.
Wheelbase ratio, 0.43.
0.55.
That's a good one. 3458.
Weight on drivers.
Weight on drivers, 277, 600.
151, 200.
Alright, 3558.
Engine weight.
442, 500.
199, 376.
3658. Kaiserin.
Oh, excuse me.
Total locomotive weight.
800,000.
How much?
Total engine and tender weight.
Yes, I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. 800,000.
Okay, I thought you said 300,000 because your mic. 303,984.
That would have been really bizarre. But it's, it's because it's a magic train.
Yeah.
37.58.
How else does it skate on ice?
Yeah.
Minimum weight of rail.
116.
84.
Okay. 3858. Kaiserin.
Uh, tubes.
73 by 2.25.
145 at 2-inch even.
Nice.
Okay, 2-inch even. 39 to 58. Well.
There's nothing I can win, by the way.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a spot to be in.
Overall wheelbase.
Overall wheelbase.
88.23.
Ooh, I have a problem.
What's that?
Oh wait, no, me and Tyler talked about this. Let me check my DMs real quick with Tyler and see if I can.
Do you not have it?
The
50
British thing.
You're 57 feet 5.5
Okay,
inches.
57 feet. 48
I was gonna
to...
say, I think you're shorter than the Burke. Just on happenstance.
I would imagine, but you never know. 42.58 Kaiserin.
That's all of my stats, by the way, that I can call and win. Might as well go with I'd swap.
What?
I'd like to swap
2?
242A1.
Swap to the 242A1, and that instigates a reset. 29, and board clear.
I forgot you could swap while in the lead.
You can swap whenever you damn well please. In fact, I would say you probably don't want to be swapping when you're on the back foot. Uh, Kaiserin, 242A1 up against 1225. What next?
Driver diameter.
69.
Nice.
You 67.8.
And that makes that
Ooh.
number very perplexing. All right, 59 to 40.
Loco base ID.
1063.
54.
All right, 60 to 40. We have more markers on the board.
Alright, let me play this strategically. Valve gear.
Wall shirts.
Baker.
There's the Baker. 61 to 40.
Blue tube length.
17.62.
19.
East.
Blue. Yeah, I'm not gonna call that. Firebox area.
336.
466. Great area.
53.83.
90.3. Evaporative heating surface.
2720.
4777. Combined heating surface.
4014.
6709.
All right.
Did I skip? I did. Superheating surface.
1294.
1932. Robert Lamasina.
15,616.
22,000. Same as above, plus superheater.
20,650.
28.5. Substitute firebox.
128,896.
147.
All right.
What?
147,000.
Oh, I just heard 147 and thought, what?
Yeah.
It's actually very small. We have brought out a model of 1225 for the rest of the game. It's an
Okay,
interesting pick to take offense swearing in as a bruiser, but here we are. East, what were you
Active
saying?
adhesion.
A factor of adhesion.
We did sub firebox, so I'm gonna mark that as called.
Then what
We
did we
ju-
not do out of these? Or
We did all of them.
We did
Oh,
all
we
of
Alice,
those.
you didn't. Okay, good.
Yeah.
No,
Factor
Alice,
of, factor of
I
adhesion.
already marked factor adhesion, so take
No,
one point
but-
away from.
What?
Don't worry. Administrative stuff.
4.22.
4. Tractive
Now
effort.
give the point.
Hold on.
Actually, oh no, I said the wrong one, but I still would have lost. It's actually 2.81, but
There it is. There it is. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't we
Yeah.
have a discussion about this?
it's actually 2.81. But
Oh,
What's in
God.
search mean? Alright, tractive effort.
43,837.
69,000.
Nice.
Noise. High pressure.
23.62 by 28.35, and I won.
26 by 34 and 2.
One lousy cylinder. 73 to 40.
And the water capacity.
Their water capacity. 89.76.
Oh, I don't know why I thought 89,000. 22,000.
89,000.
Number built.
1.
39. Number in class.
1.
39. Driver wheelbase.
Driver wheelbase. 35.76.
18.2. Engine wheelbase.
58.27.
42.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's something's not right here. I don't know what, but something.
Flues.
Blues, you say.
Mm-hmm.
33 at 5.3 inches.
202 at 3.5.
Okay. 79 to 40.
Oh, Builder.
Chapelon.
Luma.
Luma.
Yes.
All right, we have more markers on the board.
I'm sure the Polar Express could kill this thing in a KO.
Ah, actually,
Uh,
I don't know.
L1.
Maybe. Power L1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
L1, 26,905.
33,000.
Okay.
Alright.
81 to 40.
I'm gonna swap to the NG15.
All right. Swap to the NG15. And then what?
Overall wheelbase.
I might as well just let it happen. We'll let's see. 89.6.
44.6.
All right.
Ooh, total engine weight.
496,040.
151,000. Tender weight.
So tender loaded weight. 109,756.
69,800. Engine weight.
Was that
Hold up a second. What?
was that a full 100,000 difference exactly?
How much is your tender loaded weight?
169,756 pounds.
No.
Oh.
69,840.
Okay, that's very close.
Engine weight.
326,000 pounds, or 326,284 pounds.
Okay. 81,500.
All right. 85-40.
Weight on drivers.
185,188.
East. East.
1 second.
Uh-oh. Mom's calling.
Yeah.
I can't not see. I know it says NG17 on the buffer beam of the NG17, but it looks like it just says no.
Minimum weight avail.
Hold on, what? Didn't we need your number for something?
Wait on
Oh,
driver.
let me adjust my bad. 57,000. Or
Okay.
59,000.
9,000. 86-40.
Minimum weight avail.
77.
25. Ellis Tamelio.
0.57.
Is 0.73.
All right. 88-40.
Tubes.
What?
Tubes.
Oh, tubes. 127 at 2.02 inches.
94 at 1.75.
1.75. Yeah. Definitely the smallest we've seen lately. 89-40 east.
I'm gonna swap back to the N1.
Alright, swapping back to the N1.
Let me
The
get a
Reset.
Polar
reset.
Express and another reset, which is going to be 31 here, and I'm going to clear that.
Come on,
Great.
he's in
Alright,
this.
loco base ID
1063.
54. Alright, Robert Limousinas.
15,616.
22,000, same as above. Superheater.
20,650.
28,500, same as above. Substitute.
128,896.
147,000. Power L1.
26,985.
33,000. Firebox area.
336.
466. Flue tube.
17.62.
19. Grid area.
53.83.
90.3. Evaporative heating surface.
2720.
Alright. Superheating surface.
Hold on, what is yours?
Oh, 4777. 4777. Superheating surface.
1294.
1932. And factor of adhesion.
4.22.
4.
Hold on, that's not your factor of adhesion.
No, it still would have lost.
I know.
that.
I want you to say the 2 point something number again.
2.81.
It's so bad. It's a magical thing, but that is the end of the shortest Loco Dome game we've had yet. And it's also the most distant in terms of total score, which is a shame. Because Kaiserin, I think, while both of you did play very well, and in fact I would sort of assert that the largest blunder in the entire game was in fact my own. It just, when the blocks don't connect, it ends up being, dramatically unhelpful to one's position in the game. I don't want to be, I say this as sort of an observer, not even necessarily as an educator or, trying to rub something in, certainly. But the thing that, kept you from getting out of the hole that East was putting you in, was the fact that not only did East have the top and the bottom end, because Kaiser and your roster is a little bit samey. It's an issue that hasn't really bitten you until now, in terms of top to bottom tractive effort and size. But because of that, the blocks can't connect, and when you fire one and it doesn't connect, and you're still on the receiving end, that gives a ton of leg up to the person who's calling. And I think that's what we saw today. I am surprised we didn't have more snap-to-it knockout sequences, but on the flip side, we did have a very short game because of it. And I don't necessarily know.
And compete with what he has.
It so happens, we've had a couple of other matches like this. AJ versus Milky comes to mind for those that have seen it. And, Milky went down with the ship there, and it's because he couldn't defend the top end or the bottom end. Most days you hope you have one, so that you have some things that can't be beaten. You have a series of things that can't be beaten when your opponent has a block.
Also, I think it's kind of a point that should be made that East roster was put together by committee and not by one person.
Also true. I mean, East is the antithesis of the thing that I like, which is the rosters with a theme. We're going for.
You like the four foamers?
I like the rosters where somebody put it together with an eye to something, with an ear for something, with a sense of style. Not about style points, just about what you're bringing to the table. Some of my favorite rosters of this competition have been those that aren't necessarily the ones that are doing very well, but some of them that are made with passion are doing very well. And East, you will advance to take on either Mopac or AJ. They both have rosters that I think sort of fit the description.
That's gonna be a little scary, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think cards on the table. Sorry, go ahead, Kaiser.
Who will I most likely go up? Who's it possible for me to go up against?
Okay,
next?
so let me punch in the numbers and I'll actually cover that. But yeah, cards on the table, I think AJ is going to take it against Mopac. because she seems very competent and her roster is pretty damn good. Mopak's roster is pretty good as well, but I don't know. It's going to be there's a good chance that it becomes a knockdown, drag-out fight, and we really see something special out of that. But I was sort of hoping for that today, but yeah, I think, Kaiserin, you've been through 2 matches to this point, and you've swept the field in both of them. And I think that has more to do with what your opponents brought, I suppose. Even though I think Horizon had a fighting chance and he sort of blundered it away, I think you sailed here on a roster that, because of the,
I knew I was going to lose when I saw the C2.
yeah, well, yeah, that's something. But on a roster that looks very scary because of the way the 242A1 has been deadly in knockouts. But yeah, unfortunately, it is a relatively balanced roster in terms of tractive effort, and that has proven to be difficult for the people that have it. But Kaiserin, you won't be in until another couple of games have passed, but it's either going to be Milky, Brian, Fort, or Matt.
Ooh.
And as of this recording, the Fort versus Matt match has been recorded. So I know the answer to who wins that one, and the viewers know the answer to who wins that one, because that will have come out yesterday. But Kaiserin, unfortunately, I will have to keep you in suspense for another little while until we get some of these other matches down. Like I said, I need to get another couple of matches done in the next week or so. So you may find out depending on who ends up being available. And yeah, East, Mopag, and AJ is a priority. I'm going to try to get them done, and then we'll have you, and then you'll probably be on vacation for a little while, because I need to get the whole losers bracket done before it comes back around to the final match.
So here's a question.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you've put both the 242 and the C62 in the just generic style point calculator
Yeah,
against each other.
the KO
Who had more
comparator,
style
yeah.
points?
So based on what I've been told and being, I won't say generous, but being fairly generic, with no limit, right?
Yeah.
With no limit, the C62 takes it handily. With the 25-point limit, you both get knocked out. Just barely. So, that is how that would theoretically work, assuming that I were to give all of those points, assuming that you guys called things in a way that made the 25-point threshold attainable, and also assuming that everyone remembers everything they have to call and nobody flubs and loses runs out of time or anything like that. So, in a perfect world, the 242A1 and the C62-2 would end up both knocked out in a knockout sequence with the new rules. With the current rules, the C62 would win pretty handily. Any other questions, comments, concerns about the match before we sign off? It's only been like an hour and 20 minutes since I started filming.
I have one quote to encapsulate this
Oh
match.
no. What?
It only took the true spirit of Christmas to beat the French. Oh, and a crazy Floridian.
Okay.
Speaking of which, do you guys want to come join me in the Florida Man games?
Oh my god.
What?
I don't think this is a thing that we should not do. It's the
You've
adventure
heard
of a lifetime.
The Horseman Dutch 500. Now you have the Horseman joined the Florida Man games.
Well, either way, I'd like to thank you both for playing, and we will be seeing more of both of you. And,
I would like to apologize for Kaiserin.
For Kaiserin?
Yeah, I'm sorry to myself. No. I was expecting this to be a lot scarier of a match. Definitely double check those length values for the 242, because those are no way correct.
They sound a little sus, but I have no idea. Maybe this thing is a stretch limo.
I mean,
On
If
the
that's the
diagram.
case, then his driver wheelbase is almost the length of the entire engine of the
Sure.
entirety of 1225, which makes zero sense. Unless this thing is secretly Brunel gauge.
There's always the chance with Kaiserin.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Kaiserin?
I'll find the diagram, is what I'm saying. I'm looking through my camera pictures right now to see if I still have it.
Yeah, we need the deets. But all right, I'm gonna wrap this up then. This has been certainly an episode of Loco Dome. Not exactly the scary fight that I anticipated, but I did sort of suspect that the meta deck wouldn't, you know, actually to say less about the meta deck and to say more about Kaiserin's roster, that it was not the right kind of lopsided. But alas, Kaiserin, you will have likely at least one more chance. You know, you will likely have more than one more, depending, but you will certainly have at least one more chance to try to slug it out with these locomotives, and I wish you the best of luck. East, I'll see you in the winner's bracket finale, which will be the prelude to the final match, or matches, whenever we get around to that. Okay, East just, like, fell down a waterfall.
What?
Your mic, dude.
Uh,
And Tyler, I'll see you next time, probably.
I'll see you
We'll see.
tomorrow.
I'm getting back into exam season. Oh, what fun.
Oh,
It's
what
always
fun it
exam
is to
season.
ride.
Get me out of this wild ride, Michael Crow.
Good night.